I think it's a good thing to be part of change.
Because we shouldn't have to walk around and say, that's a gay man, or that's a yellow man, or that's a man, that's a woman, that's a person.
That love exists everywhere. Nothing different between different races, different genders, different countries.
The lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community is so misunderstood.
Yeah, and it's really important for us to have this representation.
I haven't seen one like this on Logo or anywhere really.
Like growing up, I watched a lot of anthology films. I just had this idea of anthology films. And one day I just hit me. I just realized, why don't I do an anthology film with our community, LGBT, 4 stories. Towards the end of 2013 to beginning of 2014, the more ideas just keep flashing out. I tell myself, I gotta do something about it. I cannot just keep hiding this idea. So I decided to start to make this film.
Camera speeding.
Action.
Oh my god, who is she? You said you were single!
Is that what you think? I'm so sorry.
Don't touch me!
Jennifer!
I know like the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community itself will overcome. It will. And I do not want to be one of those people at 50 years old who was holding it back. I just think that we all need to get involved in love is love.
And it's very exciting to do something about that community. And very proud to be in this kind of project because of that mostly.
And just the glimpse of the script that I was able to see beforehand was really inspiring and touching, and I knew immediately that it was something that I wanted to be a part of.
I was really interested in this project from the first moment that I saw it posted. I love that it's telling like all these different stories across the spectrum of the LGBT community. I feel like these are stories that need to be told, and people need to see more of them in the cinema, you know?
It kind of hit home for me because Peel Entertainment always strives for LGBT kind of content because it creates a sense of unity, and especially in filmmaking, that's very important to include because it's just, how the world is changing, and it's just a positive, force. And it's great for us filmmakers to kind of create content to cater to everyone.
If you're a member of the LGBT community, or you know anybody is, or care about anybody is, if you've ever been to a movie that has that type of theme and you thought, this is great, but it could be so much better. It could be so... If you're just frustrated because the production value is not there, because the quality is not there, because they didn't take the time and put the effort into it to making it a really great story, this is your opportunity to be a part of something that works towards that end.
What do you think I mean? Do you feel conflicted?
In what way?
You tell me.
Why should I feel conflicted?
First of all, I really liked the script, the quality of the writing, and exploring real stories between people, real love stories, and what happens in real life, what comes up, the human attractions to different directions, and dealing with that is very intriguing, exciting.
The subject matter is important enough that I don't want to see a short. I want to see a full-length film.
My sister is a lesbian, and so I'm in the community via association of her, and I just think it's absolutely fantastic, and I love it.
What are you doing? Everybody has a right as a human being to seek and have love. Physical and emotional love.
What inspired me to work with this project is because I love LGBT films. And I think it's great to have movies in our community so everyone can see and know what we're all about.
I feel like there's a lot of LGBT movies out there, but nothing like this one. And I feel like especially the LGBT community should be contributing because it's part of their community. It's just, you know, why not give back to your community? And it's an art form. I mean, film, drag, acting, it's all an art form, and they should all give to it. I mean, the more money we raise, the better quality the film is, and you know, it's just all gonna go back to them. They're gonna be entertained watching the film, and they're gonna see their money into it.
Why you should donate to LGBT love stories? Well, if you love independent cinema, I mean true independent cinema, and you want to keep it alive, this is one of the projects that you should support. Projects like this are vital. These are the projects that focus on a lot of stories that aren't being told in mainstream. And I think that if stories like this become more successful, if more people continue to support stories like this, those within the mainstream who have the abilities to say yay and nay, they will greenlight projects like this. You know, projects that focus on communities that aren't always focused on, or if they are, it's usually not in a very positive light, or it can be very stereotypical. And I mean, I know what that's like growing up and watching stereotypes. It can be incredibly hurtful and incredibly damaging to people.
And I also hope that you can support us, support our project, and to spread love.
You know, I consider that, especially with Sylvie, might agree to, you know, that's kind of our purpose, you know, as filmmakers, to tell stories that everyone can relate to.
We're doing everything we can to make this the best production we possibly can. And this is just the beginning. And there's so much more that needs to be done. But, you know, in baby steps, everyone who participates and contributes to that effort moves that step along further and further.
And I think for me as a filmmaker, and I know the same applies to Shelby, that the goal is to try to show that all of our stories, no matter what community you come from, all of our stories matter, all of our stories count. And it's something that it's film. The arts are incredibly powerful. It's amazing when you can see a piece of yourself on that screen or on that stage, and you realize that, you know, you do count, you do matter.
This movie is not only entertaining, but also sending positive message, telling real story about LGBT people. Your donation, your support, your contribute will help us make our dream come true. Last but not least, creating jobs for LGBT people. I thank you so much for your support, and I gratefully appreciate it. Thank you.